Once upon a time, in a bustling city, there lived a super smart and super cool guy named Tony Stark. Now, Tony was a genius inventor and the creator of some really cool high-tech stuff. He was also the one and only Iron Man. One day, Tony was hanging out with his buddies when suddenly an alarm went off in his workshop. It was a big emergency. A dangerous villain named Abomination had broken out of a top-secret place where bad guys were kept. And guess what? Abomination was really strong, like the Hulk strong. And he was causing a lot of trouble. Now, Tony knew he couldn't handle this alone. He needed some backup. And who better than his good friend Bruce Banner, aka the Incredible Hulk? So Tony called Bruce and said, "Hey, buddy, we've got a situation here. You and me gotta team up and stop this baddie." Bruce, being the nice guy he is, said, "Sure thing, Tony." And that's when these two superheroes joined forces to become an unstoppable crime-fighting duo. They started their adventure by checking out the scene. There was total chaos everywhere. Cars were flipped over, buildings were shaking, and people were running for cover. Tony, with his super smart suit, used its advanced sensors to find clues about where this Abomination guy was hiding. Bruce, meanwhile, relied on his super strength to clear away any obstacles. They were like peanut butter and chocolate, totally awesome together. As they searched for Abomination, they ran into some of his goons. These baddies were no match for the Hulk. With a mighty roar, he smashed them all and sent them packing. But the Hulk was a little angry. I mean, really, really angry. He was so mad he could barely control himself. But Bruce, being the smart guy he is, calmed him down and said, "Don't worry, Hulk, we will smash Abomination together." Their journey took them through the heart of the city, dodging falling debris and wrecked vehicles. But these heroes were unstoppable. Finally, they found Abomination causing even more destruction. The battle was on. Abomination was huge and mean, and he was using some seriously scary weapons. He fired energy blasts, threw giant rocks, and even tried to crush the Hulk with his bare hands. But you know what? The Hulk is pretty tough. He took all those hits and kept on smashing back. Meanwhile, Iron Man wasn't just standing around. He flew all around Abomination, shooting those pesky energy blasts until finally he hit the bad guy right in the face. Abomination was stunned. That gave the Hulk enough time to charge up his own attack. He jumped super high and came down on Abomination with all his might. The ground shook with that impact. And guess what? It worked. Abomination was finally defeated. He tried to get up, but he was too weak. Iron Man and the Hulk stood over him, panting from the fight. Tony even said, "Wow, Hulk, you really saved the day." Hulk just nodded and smiled, feeling pretty proud of himself. After all that excitement, it was time to clean up the mess. Tony used his suit's repair function to fix all the damage he'd caused during the fight. He even patched up some of the city's infrastructure. As for the Hulk, well, he helped out by moving some of the bigger objects. He was pretty careful not to break anything else. In the end, The city was back in business. Everyone cheered for their amazing heroes, especially a bunch of kids. They were so excited to have met Iron Man and the Hulk. Tony and Bruce felt pretty good about themselves. They knew they'd done something great. But you know what? This adventure was just the beginning of their awesome friendship. They had so many more exciting missions to go on together. So stay tuned for more adventures of Iron Man and the Hulk.